Are you going to try to do the same thing you did on your last tour, on your next tour, and keep ticket prices down? I think that's something a lot of people appreciated.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about what's behind that? Because
there's no political reason or anything. People, I mean, other bands can do whatever they want. I have nothing against their ticket prices. This is just what we...
At this point, our ticket price...
It makes sense to us.
Is it for the people who want to see the shows? Or is it just for you?
Why would it be for us?
I don't know.
So we want to charge low ticket prices so that
we're not going to make any money.
Any money at all. Because like the thing with the show, like I don't want to like get all lame and like talk like money, but like if you charge $1 more per head, you make like a shitload more money, and like the expenses of running a show are like usually almost all of the money that comes in. It's like way over 60% most of the time. So.
And
that's running stuff cheap.
You know, I don't know.
How much money does someone need? You know, I mean, we've sold a lot of records.
Millions.
Yeah, and we don't need it. I mean, we don't.
Certainly don't need.
Not to try to sound high and mighty. I don't want to sound holier than thou. I don't want to sound holier than thou at all.
But we don't want to cash in, or
yeah.
We don't want to go in and say, oh, well, since we're popular, then we think we should charge like $23.
It's like,
because that way we can buy new mansions every whatever.
I
5 years and screw that.
You know. Just
for some people, we still have expensive ticket prices.
Can you guys give me a quick catalog of the personal injuries sustained by the band in the last tour?
A quit count?
We're saving that for the book.
Mike's busted teeth. Trey's. What'd you when you fell off the motorcycle in Spain?
I hurt my knee pretty bad.
My
smashed my ankle.
Tore ligaments in my ankle.
I had a motorcycle wreck recently.
You had a motorcycle? Yeah, you injured your toe not too long ago.
Someone broke elbows or arms.
Mike had surgery on his elbow.
Basically, all the injuries are Mike. Mike is injury man.
I don't know about that. Billy ran into a pole, and you ran into a wall.
I walked right into a pole, and when I was in London, they've got these big cement poles. I was turning my head. I don't know what I was doing. I think I just had jet lag.
Yeah, I was like at this Bad Brain show in England, and this guy had this like huge spliff, like all like tobacco and hash all burning like crazy, and it's like this big huge torch cherry, and like he was holding it up like this, talking to his friend, and like it was a crowded show, and my face just went.
Came a big old burn on his forehead.
Big old like loony side, like big old loony ass. I was loony.
So the follow-up question is, how do you plan to keep your bodies intact the next time you go out on the road?
It doesn't matter, man. If it breaks, it breaks, you know?
It was meant to be.
Is that still your attitude?
Yep.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it. And if it's broken, well, try and fix it.
So you don't really care too much about personal injury?
I worry about my physical condition constantly.
That'd be like
perfect physical specimen.
We sure don't like to shower, and we sure don't like to shave, and we sure don't like to sit in one place for too long. So I don't know. We just like
sometimes
we're not very hygienic. We have terrible hygiene, right, guys? Pretty much.
No argument there.
We don't have very good hygiene, and we don't keep good cares of ourselves in the sense of we do stupid shit like I don't know, human Zamboni.
Human Zamboni.
Barbecue, fucking drop a no, I don't know.
We like to hang out on roofs.
Yeah.
So this is something you plan to pass on to your children?
No.
Well, wait a sec.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yet. What's that Eric Clapton tune? Never mind. I was this close to being really tacky.
But how can
cocaine, right? That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
No, this is a serious question, though. I mean, how can you continue to be complete and utter hammerheads, and not expect your kids to see that as the way that an adult should act.
He's going to have his own way of acting, and there's no way in hell that I can be totally responsible for that. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say my mother was responsible for the way I act. You know, my mother didn't, you know, do any of the things that I've done. You know, I don't know. I mean, the worst thing he could possibly do is turn around and become a Republican fucking accountant or something. You know. Or else a hippie. But, you know, Jerry Garcia's not around anymore, so we don't have to worry about that now, do we, boys? No, Jerry Garcia, what a guy.
Just that made it all right.
Oh, man.
What do you guys think of UFOs?
I'm into it.
I believe in UFOs.
Unidentified flying obstacles. I believe I see those at all the shows. Usually it's a shoe.
UFO man, that band
like,
is pretty
that
good.
Band
Somebody's
happening.
I went to a UFO concert. Fucking, they opened for Yes one
It was
time.
Yes, UFO, BOC.
That's right around when Bryan Adams started coming out, man.
Yeah, man.
I believe in UFOs. Sure.
Ever seen
I
one?
got one. I got
Nope.
a 63 Mars Galaxy UFO with the primer gray.
Never seen one. Probably never
Windshield.
will.
Ever get stage fright?
Every time I play.
Yeah, every day.
Seriously?
Every time I see a
Even-
stage, I run and cower.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
true,
it's,
you
Come
do
on,
know,
you guys
you're-
have played every huge show in
But it's still, every show is totally scary because the crowd's always different. So it doesn't matter.
you gotta think there's like, you know, like Woodstock, 300,000 people, 3 of us, 300,000
I
people,
know.
3 of us. You know, they.
What do they expect us to do? You know, and then you get up there and it's quite a bit overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, throw mud, take off your pants.
So then basically the best thing you can think to do is to get them fighting amongst each other and then they'll enjoy you.
Hey, wait a minute, shut up. He called you a jerk.
Did you hear
And
that?
he
The
called-
right side called the left side dumb.
That doesn't know. We just say, they said that they believe in UFOs. Oh.